All right, guys. So after the new update, there's been a lot of changes in the game. We got new relic slots and stuff, and for some reason, developers felt it in their felt the need to increase Ironeye's damage even more, considering what he's already at. So I'm gonna be going over this new build I got for him. It's definitely a lot, that has changed. So let's get into it. All right. So first things first, I still do have the Night of the Lord relic on. I don't think we're gonna see um, as much of a damage increase as this relic offers in comparison to any other relic. I will show an example of that after I get to explain the build here. So the one thing that has changed, I swapped the Knight of the Champion relic for this one, the Knight of the Wise. So now we're going to be running poison damage, and the starting ornament inflicts the poison. So we're going to be keeping our original bow. So yeah, it'll allow for like a bit more consistency. Poison and rot in the vicinity increases attack power. That's like 10%, extra little damage increase in there. On the previous one, it just added an infinity attack damage increase, which is it's not the most. It was like a 5% to elemental damage. So this is actually better. Of course, we're still gonna be keeping the Evergel relic for right now. I'm on depth 3. I haven't seen a significant enough slow, like a something that slows down the gameplay enough to not clear like at least 3 to 4 Evergels in a run. So it's still gonna be worth it at the end of the day if you clear. Um, so I'm running increased bow attack power right here. It's I think around 10% increase to bow damage. Um, the next one, which is the biggest change, is the Ironeye specific character skill inflicts heavy poison damage on poison enemies. So that's why we're going to be poisoning our enemies with our Night of the Wise. But also, this relic seems to inflict poison on its own. So like that effect, if you use your ability on something, it can actually prop poison too. So I guess you don't really need the Night of the Wise, but since you're gonna be poisoning people, you still want to have this poison effect damage increase. On top of that, we got the defeating enemies feel more of the art gauge that was on the Beast Night of the Champion relic as well. So we got it back on this relic now. And then we have physical attack up +4. So this damage increase is around 6.5%, but it is additive. So that means that it's going to increase the base value by a portion, and then that portion that it increases by is going to be multiplied by the Evergel relic as well as the Night of the Wise relic poison damage increase. So the more additive damage bonuses you get, the more effective your multiplicative bonuses become. So I'm gonna show an example here because I do have a second build, which a lot of people talk about, like having the extra character skill use right here. So like I got a relic with one additional character skill use, and it has cooldown reduction for the skill, which is good. But the only problem with this relic is, the only problem with me trying to fit this build in is I don't think the poison damage, because I think the poison damage is like a 600 damage burst, right? Later game, it's not a crazy amount of damage. So like I don't think the extra damage from the just spamming the ability makes up for the base damage that you'll lose if you just keep spamming consistent bow attacks. So that's the only reason why. Also, the affinity damage that you gain, I think trumps this as well because you'll see when I go and test it here in a second that this effect, the Night of the the Night of the Beast relic, it adds like it's gonna do like 20, 25 more damage or something like that. So yeah, but let's just take a look at it. Like with this relic, this is without me proccing a poison because I don't want to skew anything. But with just this active, I'm gonna do 86 damage in one auto, right? And then we swap to this other build. This is with no bonuses, of course. We're gonna do 60 damage. So 86 versus 60. That's a big difference when you start to factor in all of the multiplicative bonuses that you're going to be stacking, right? So after a time, you're gonna deal just less damage because it's like 5 or 6 damage increases that you're gonna be stacking. So just having a lower base damage means that your numbers are gonna be lower. So I don't think the extra character skill use would be good. Now, if we could find a relic, I don't know if it has a chance to drop, but we could find the character skill use on a night relic, then it would be worth it. But I have yet to find a night relic with this extra character skill use on it, which I don't think it can drop because Ironeye has specific character skills for the night relic, so I don't think it can drop on the night relic, unfortunately. But yeah. But I'm gonna do a run on depth 3, and I'm gonna post the gameplay separately. So for people that just looking for the build, this will be the build, and then the gameplay. I'll put a link to the video in the description. So hope this helps you guys out. And oh yeah, well actually one more thing I want to test show out is how the poison works. So after I poison the enemy, that's weird for me not to have poisoned. Okay, there we go. So when we use the ability, it takes a burst of damage. Now this burst of damage is I think it's around 600 to 800, somewhere like that. This burst of damage though, like I said, this becomes lower. Like once you get to later game, like the enemies have so much health that they don't take nearly as much. That's like not a significant amount of damage as like just spamming your arrow attacks would be. So yeah, but that's basically how it works. So hopefully that helps you guys out, and leave a like if so, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.